All right, hello, Cheerskevin here, and welcome back to Compaction. Think Inside the Box. I'm so excited to be joining you. I'm wearing a fancy hat. And more importantly, we have 10 Ender Pearl chickens. I have been doing so much chicken breeding. It is a very long and arduous process. I even crafted us up a simple wired charger so we could charge our acceleration wand and try and speed this up. But even then, it's not particularly helpful, and this is an agonizing process. Because remember, we have to breed all these chickens together to get eventually up to the Ender chicken. If we look at the Ender chicken, so the Ender chicken, or sorry, that's not, this is the stuff we can. We need another wart chicken and a diamond chicken. Diamond chicken goes from here to here to here, blah, 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 blah. Now, of course, I have bred most of the, here are a bunch of intermediary chickens that I have come across in my travels that are all up to 10. If you breed 10 chickens together and you're crafting a new type of chicken, you don't get a 10 new type of chicken. You get a level 0, well, you get a 1 chicken. So we've been breeding all these up. Of course, they breed faster when they get leveled up, so it does make sense to still try and breed them. Plus, some of these we actually are going to want the resources from, so we have a cold chicken, we have a soul sand chicken, we have gold chickens, we have diamond chickens, whatever kinds of chickens. Oh my goodness. But we finally have a bunch of resources, and I'm excited because today, I think, is the day that we finally build a tiny machine, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's just dive right into that. I also, for a while, I was throwing bad chickens into here just to get rid of them. Then I discovered, hey, there's a trash can. I can just throw stuff in the trash can. So cool. Also realized with these bone meal chickens, I can take the bone meal and just bone meal over here, permanent, right click and get seeds that way. So I've been lonely without you. This is probably the most in-game time I've had without recording anything. For at least quite some time. And the great part is, this thing has managed to completely lock up and fill up because the drawers are full. The cool thing, though, is I think we're pretty close to making this, at least this process, pretty irrelevant. At least getting the ores this way is no longer going to be something we need to do. Emeralds we don't have, and there's some, we still need to make nickel and lead and stuff, chickens, but it's a process. We'll eventually get there. Okay. So, I want to make a compact machine today, and if we look at what it's going to take to make a compact machine, we need miniaturization field projectors, and to do that, we're going to need a personal shrinking device. We're also going to need a I'm slurring my speech today. We're going to need a personal shrinking device regardless. We're going to need 4 of these, and thankfully one makes that recipe. We're going to need a tiny compact machine. So, the tiny compact machine is the result of making this multi-block, and I think in the center we need to use a tiny machine core, and then we need to throw an ender pearl at it, okay? So the tiny machine core is just wood planks, some more compact machine wall, and then a poke particle, and this requires 4 eyes of ender. Now I, like a genius, sifted for some grains of infinity, and this is a real pain in the butt to get. I think they want you to get it through mystical agriculture, but we haven't gotten into that yet. So I had to sift for it, and you get it for a 1% chance drop from sifting dust. And of course, that was stuff I was doing manually over here. But thankfully, I have the 4. They're right there. We're gonna not lose them, not throw them away, and be an idiot. We're going to get into crafting. Now, the one thing I just now realized I haven't done, I haven't gotten blaze powder yet. So going to need to do some of that. And an iron stiffen mesh. Okay, a 5% chance for drop. That's not going to be terrible. So let me grab some sand from our sand chicken. And let me just go ahead and abuse this hammer real quick. By the way, these hammers have lost their durability to the point that they are no longer there. But for some reason, this thing still works. So apparently you don't need the hammers. I'm guessing it just speeds things up or makes it more efficient, or I don't know. Because I think this was consuming 5 RF, but now it's consuming significantly more. Let's go ahead. Do we have an iron stiffened? I've also been trying to clear out our inventory a little bit with some modest success, I might add. All right, I need to find an iron mesh, and let me get to sifting. I swore I was done with this. I swore this. There we go. Iron stiffened mesh. We just need. We're gonna need 1 blaze powder, and then we'll be good. So I can go ahead and. This is not gonna be. Okay, we've gotten 1. Okay, there we go. 1 blaze. Phew. Okay, I was worried this was going to be... I was trying to do as much off-camera work as I could before this episode so that we wouldn't end up doing grindy stuff, because I get that itch going, we've been doing too much on-camera grindiness, and I want to make actual progress. That's why today we're making this dang field projector, even if I have to edit down something crazy. If we look at the way the achievements have us set up, yeah, we've gotten this done. So we can do what it wants us to do is make the personal shrinking device, then make the miniaturization field projector. So let's do that. We need ender pearls, we need books, we need glass panes. Oh, you know what? We're gonna need to figure out a good way to get leather because I think let's see. Leather. Yeah, I actually don't happen to have rotten flesh. There's a leather chicken. I have a solution. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a solution. Let's grab some emeralds out of here. Let's really hope that that's enough. Cool. Thank you, Pam. Make one of these. Spawn in a cow. And boom, and goodbye, cow. Where's my sword of sharpness? There we go. And leather, perfect, okay. Oh, man, we've got some paper somewhere. We've got one paper somewhere. I'm gonna need just a little bit more of this. There we go. And, yep, get that out of there. And there we go, let's make some paper. And there we go. And let's make ourselves a book. And you know, we're gonna need a little bit. I think we're gonna need a little bit more than that because I think we need to make 2 of these. Well, eventually. So it's not an immediate concern, but it will be a concern before we're able to completely wrap stuff up. Okay, so we've got that. We just need iron and we need ender pearls and a little piece of glass. Which yeah, we should have all those materials. Let me clear out my inventory again real quick. Let's just get rid of this wheat because we've got plenty of it. Don't need the raw beef. Redstone torch. Blah blah blah. Dust. Don't care. Let me put some of this stuff away as well. Oh, you know what? We still have rotten flesh. I was wrong. Yeah, because we got marauded by zombies that one time. Okay, let's make ourselves a personal. I can't say it the right way now. A personal shrinking device, and we can hold shift for details. So if we hold shift for details, use it as in-game documentation and to enter compact machines. Okay, can we put you? Okay, fair enough. It allows you to build complex machine contraptions within single blocks. Yes, we're aware. We're inside one of those. Compact machines. Blah, blah, blah. They're the core mechanic. Please use JEI to figure out how that works. Cool. Okay. Tunnels. We can use these to connect inside wall faces to outside block faces. Only one connection for each outside face, so a total of 6 tunnels per machine. And that's pretty darn cool. Let's see. Mods need to use a particular thing, so sometimes it may not work. So, yeah. And redstone, we can transfer redstone in and out as well. So that's pretty darn cool. They are not, interestingly, they are not bidirectional. So we need to set, there's a redstone, you can set redstone in or redstone out. And then there is miniaturization crafting. You need to set up the structure. You need to set up these projectors. This is sort of weird, and I went and watched the video on it. So hopefully it'll be nice and easy. We will see. Now, okay, so we've got that. We can at least get credit for that. And then we need to use it immediately to create our miniaturization field projector. So for that, we're going to need a redstone torch, which didn't I just throw away one of those? Derp. We'll go ahead and grab some redstone and some sticks from somewhere, which I know I've got somewhere. Yeah, I said I cleaned up. I didn't say that I organized. That is an entirely different matter, ladies and gentlemen. Let's be honest about that. Okay. There we go. Let's just make some sticks, and we'll get ourselves a redstone torch. And there we go. So we've got the redstone torch. We need diamonds from over here. We need an Eye of Ender. Did I keep the blaze? Yes, okay. I kept the blaze in my inventory. Let's make ourselves the Eye of Ender. Boom. There we go. And is that everything? That's everything. There we go. Oh, and we keep this. Okay, so we don't need an AI. I was worried we were going to need to craft another one of those. Okay, now, I think I'm nervous about space right now. As you might imagine. So my understanding is basically this will project a field. We're going to need to place down let me grab some cobblestone. So we'll use this to raise this up a little bit because we're going to need, you know what? Let's start this. We're close to the center here, right? Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so yeah, this is the center block. Let's just go up. We'll go ahead and, let's go down by 1, and we'll just place this here, pointed that way. There we go. Okay, so now I think if I right-click here, missing opposite field projector. Okay, so it's telling me where we could put that field. And okay, so it looks like we're going to have to chop down, do a little bit of tree chopping, but that's okay, we can do that. Really, you're going to just disappear? Well, that's fine, whatever. Let's find out. Okay, it's not, right. We fall through the leaves, which is an interesting design choice. Okay. Was it on that? Yeah, okay, so it's on top of that block. Let's do this. Okay, yes, we fall through the leaves. I get it. It's a cool mechanic. I love the gimmick. Thank you. Okay, let's get this down. And yeah, ideally we will eventually clear out some space here. And this should, can you show me where now? Missing opposite field projector, what? No. Does this need to be down a block, actually? Was I wrong? Okay, there we go. Now it's saying, hey, you're missing some field projectors in these areas, and it looks like it's, yeah, okay, that's a little hard. Okay, but at least these stay in, okay, that sort of stay in place. Ideally, we would build this on the ground, but we need to make sure we have enough space. And there. Put that here. And is this going to let me? Okay, it is. It's going to say it's missing something over there. That's cool. These are how many from the center? 1, 2, 3. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Center block is here, basically, just up, right? Yes. Okay. So then 1, 2, 3, and then here, and then up. Okay, and that should work. One more. Look, there we go. Okay, so now. This should be hopefully a big enough area. So apparently you need, if you space this out further, it'll create a bigger field. But you need it to be slightly bigger than the multi-block you construct in here, because you need to throw this. If we look at the ingredient for the tiny compact machine, there's a catalyst that you need to throw into the field. And if the field is the exact same size as the multi-block, you can't throw anything into the field, if that makes sense. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to build. Well, let's. You know what I didn't do? I didn't get credit for the darn thing. Okay, there we go. We get our chance cube. Hooray for us. But more importantly, then we can start getting credit once we actually start crafting compact machines. Let me put these all back in place real quick. Nope, not like that. Okay, so now we have credit, and there is this zone into which we can build this multi-block and start to craft our cool stuff. Let's take these off our list, and yeah, the tiny compact machine. We need the tiny machine core. Well, okay, so first thing we're going to need is the multi-block wall. Yeah, so we're going to need 26 of those. And this, we actually craft inside this multi-block miniaturization thing. This is the output. We need a block of iron and a redstone, and we'll get 8 of these. And then we have to throw a redstone into the field as well. And I wonder if we throw it from below, is that going to be enough? Maybe. We'll find out. Let's get some blocks of iron made, and we'll get some redstone out of there. And, yeah, let me just put these in here like so, like a boss. And we'll get some blocks made. And there we go. 16 blocks. That's going to be nice and sweet. Let's build ourselves a little. Let's see if we're on the corner. Is this the corner? I hope so. Yes. Okay. That's nice. I suppose we can build a little platform here, right? Underneath it, since this is the area where it's going to construct stuff. And this is 3x3, isn't it? Oh man, we may need to make this wider when we go to create our miniature multi-block. I just got done saying that you got to be careful with that because you need to be able to throw something into it, and I think, yeah, we did it wrong. Well, we'll find out. So, that, and like that, and that is the recipe for this, right? Yes, and then to make this do a thing, we need to just throw, yes! It is shrinking that down and turning it into the stuff. Awesome. Okay, so now we have that stuff. Cool. Let's just do that a couple more times. Okay, so we are making a total cluster of here, but that's okay. We've got this. Let's make ourselves the catalyst thing. Sorry, the tiny machine core. Yeah, we should have bookmarked that as well. So planks, compact walls, and then, sorry, the poke particle. For this we need lapis, which we don't have auto-sifting or auto-producing yet, but I did sift some up. I think that's gravel in a particular mesh. I can't remember. Well, we can look, right? Can't we? Oh, right, that's not. Okay. We can sift for it. Gravel in specifically just a flint stiffened mesh, which is, okay, it's kind of annoying. Eventually, I guess I'd probably like to get a lapis blue chicken, capable of throwing that. But of course, that's going to mean getting a bunch of lapis first to get us blue chicken and then throw it and then hope that maybe we'll get really lucky. Okay, we're going to need, oh, wait a second. Did we use our eye of ender? I think maybe we did. I need a little bit more blaze. I'll be right back. An eye of ender. Yeah, because I thought we used the eye of ender. Well, okay. Whatever, we've got the eye of ender. Let's, can we make this, please? Yes, we can. We can make one of them, and that is great news. Let's make a tiny machine core then. We just need the wood, which I think I threw away, or put away. There we go. Okay. And a tiny machine core. So this now has to go into the multi-block that we need to build in that area to make the tiny compact machine. And this, this thing needs to go in the center, and then it needs to be surrounded, I guess, on all sides by this. So this is a 3x3x3 structure. And yeah, we're going to see if the issue that I mentioned it still exists or was just something that, was reported back at the time because it was true at the time. We'll find out. Okay, so we'll lay out this multi-block. And there we go. And that goes in the center. And just like this. Oh, we're hearing noises, I think, from this thing. That's interesting. And one, and then like that. And yeah, so that is the entirety of the field. So we may need to expand out the range at which these are operating, possibly. We'll find out. And wait, and then the catalyst was what? Just an ender pearl. Cool. Give me one of those, please. And let's see if we can throw this. Yes, okay, so that's no longer a thing. That bug that was reported. Okay, this is very loud, though. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a tiny compact machine. How amazing is that? Hooray. Look at that. Tiny compact machine. Life is amazing. Let's go ahead and get credit for it, please. No use doing things and not telling people about it. By the way, I think we have we get the Shovel Warrior quest reward for that. So I held on to claiming that until we were recording. That was just for, I think we got that eventually just from having to sift dirt for some reason, I forget. Okay. So we have this compact machine. What can we do with it? Well, we should be able to enter it and put stuff in there. So let's just plop it down. And now, of course, interesting. Okay, yeah, so if right now it says unused and we can't see any sort of preview in there, but let's write, there we go. Okay, we are inside our tiny compact machine. And there's noise here. I don't know what that noise signifies. I think if we shift right click, so this will set the entry point. And we want to actually, I want to set the entry point to here. I mean, not that it matters. So this is the tiniest compact machine we can create. But the amazing thing is we can also right click any wall to leave it. But it isn't entirely set. Oh, you know what? Yeah, it must be raining in wherever it puts this tiny compact machine, I guess. Maybe? Is that what's? Yeah, okay. We're hearing rain from the outside of the compact machine. Nice, okay. And we can put stuff in here. Now, so let's put stuff in here just to proof of concept stuff. We'll just put down some sand. And that's very fancy. And so we're tiny, we're inside our machine, we can right-click the walls and escape at any point in time. We need to set our entry point to make sure that we don't just randomly spawn somewhere that where there's a block placed. If we right-click this, we can preview, we can lock this too. We can preview what's going on in our little compact machine. So that's really neat. And I guess we can just pour it into there. So maybe we don't need to have this at the time. That's kind of nice. Let me this hasn't been sound. Music and sounds. Yeah, let's take weather weather can just be off because we're in compact machines, guys. There is no weather here, but we haven't encountered it before, so it's not. That's probably when we were actually up higher. That was what we were hearing. Let's go ahead and pick these up real quick. And so the question is, what can we do with this teeny tiny machine? Right. I shift clicked by mistake. That's fine. What can we do with this tiny machine? And I have an idea. And that is that not much. I mean, it's a very tiny area. I'm sure we can do. I mean, it's a 3x3x3 space, and we can do stuff with that. What I would like to do is to make an automatic, what am I thinking of? Infinity. Yeah, Infinity Shard. Grain of Infinity Farm. An automatic Grain of Infinity producer. Now, I think they want you to do this through Mystical Agriculture, but we haven't gotten into that. And if any of these other compact machines are going to require, any of them, they're going to require these Poke Particles, which means we need 4 Grains of Infinity. I don't want to be sifting dust for a 1% chance of getting Grains of Infinity. We could light this bedrock, but we're not in the overworld, so in theory that wouldn't work. Although now I'm sort of wondering, since if there's rain, does it rain in the void? I don't know. But yeah, I think we can go ahead and build that. And so what I'd like to do is basically to disassemble this and create a sifting setup to just go about producing that for us. And actually, also just thinking real quick, if we're going to do that, we're going to need to craft a tunnel. Let's go ahead and do that together. I decided, and so part of this involves sand chickens. So I'm breeding up more sand chickens because we're gonna take a roost in there as a source, because then we don't have to go from cobblestone all the way down to sand. We can just start with sand and get that to dust. But let's go ahead and construct. I don't have all the materials just yet. Let me gather those up. Let's construct it. What am I doing? We need to construct ourselves those tunnels so that we can get if this thing is going to automatically just produce grains of infinity for us, we need a way to get it out. So let's go ahead and do this. We need a hopper. And yeah, the recipe for the tunnel looks like this. So we need compact machine wall, a bunch of redstone, and just some more redstone. Fair enough. That is doable. And let me look once more. So yeah, okay. So that, and then just redstone circling around it. Cool, cool, cool. We can do that. Yeah, that, like that, and then just redstone around there, and then just throw redstone into the field as sort of the catalyst. Boom, 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 and then throw that into the field, and there we go. This will make us 2 tunnels, and I think we're only going to need 1, honestly. Okay, I don't think I have all the materials. In fact, I'm certain I don't, but we're gonna get started setting this up because it's easier for me to see if I actually have this working. Okay. So the thing we need to start with is a roost, and this roost needs to be filled with sand chickens, so producing sand, and it is going to, it needs to put stuff into an auto hammer. So that's because we need 1, we're gonna need this. Yeah, it's gonna be tricky to get this all to fit in the space because we also need to power some stuff. So we'll have this, and then we'll have to pull out from there into the auto sieve, actually. I kind of can't remember. Yeah, no, we're going to need to disconnect those. Ooh, I'm going to need a wrench for that, aren't I? Well, you know what? Let's try and reverse it anyway, because then, I mean, at least it'll make more intuitive sense to me if we, pull these out. If we do it the opposite way. Of course, it is a question of whether can we put fill the hammer from the bottom. Because I feel like I have a vague memory that these were a little finicky about that, about directionality, but we'll find out. Let's grab this. So can we pull up from the roost into the hammer? So we'll tell you to ignore redstone and see if you manage to at least fill the hammer. As soon as you've got 6, and yes, okay. So we can fill that from there, and yeah, that at least looks a little cleaner. In any case, no. Okay, so let's plop you down, and we'll give you your mesh, and we need to then. Oh, yeah, we need to disconnect you. Thank you. Do not throw sand in here, please. We do not want the sand. Why is that? That's weird. That's a weird. Why is? Because that stuff got back. Okay, so it got bugged out. I think for some. Yeah, because it tried to extract stuff to go into here, and then we said, no, you're not allowed to because this thing is full. Okay, fair enough. So then the question is, can we? No, that's not so much a question. We need to route from here down, and we'll tell this, ignore. Now, neither of these have power. We're going to have to solve that, and then, so the easiest thing. So the 2 products that we can get. If we are sieving dust in an iron mesh, let's double check this. Yeah, so in an iron mesh, there's a 25% chance we'll get redstone, which we don't care about and don't want. And then there's a 1% chance we'll get grains of infinity, which we do care about, and we should be the only export. So we want this, and then we want to disconnect this. And then I'm going to need 1 more servo, but we're going to want to put redstone in here, and then we're going to lock it, and then we're going to want to upgrade that. And then we're going to need, so by default, the unupgraded servos are going to go nearest first. And that means that we need to, let's see, is this count 1 block, 2 block? Yeah, that should be fine. Because that means if we put the, if we put our port in the floor here, this thing should, yeah, so let's put a port in the floor. And this, let's see, we can configure, so you can configure, you see up in the tools, but it's telling us where it's going to, oh, it took it out, okay. Where it will be reflected on the actual output block. So we can actually say, despite the fact that this is down here, we want you to produce upward. That is a thing we could do. We could also say to produce it downward. I think I want to actually have so this port will connect to the upward face of the block. And that should then mean that this is the shortest path, so it should prefer to send redstone here. And then grains of infinity, it has no other choice but to send them out here. Okay? And as far as power goes, we're going to need 80 RF per tick. And this was not keeping up as it was. So I'm kind of inclined to say, let's try and come up with a solution that's going to give us actually 80 RF per tick. We are going to need some flux ducts to transmit that power, which should be doable. It's just some lead, some redstone, and some glass. So let me go. We've got. I swore we have lead somewhere as well. I mean, if not, we've got the nuggets. All right, and I'm just gonna have to remove this temporarily to plop down this casting basin and get this obsidian out of here. This is as blocks. Good. We also had some obsidian lying around. We had 6 lying around. I don't remember exactly what from, but I'm sure it was something very important and very fancy. I wonder, can we get to the nether in this pack? Probably not. It's probably disabled, but you never know. We'll find out at some point. That is not right now. Let's make ourselves some flux ducts. I need lead. I was just smelting up some lead. We've got lead right in here. There we go. And 6 flux ducts, that's all we should need. And we need to figure out power production that's going to get us 80 RF per tick. So I think if we look at the survivalist generator, or actually, if we look at the coal generator, it produces 30 RF per tick, which is kind of annoying. So we can't just use 2 of those. If we look at actual additions, yeah, based on the config, it will generate 30. I think that the furnace generator from extra utilities produces 40, but it's we'll have to find out. Actually, let's see, machine block, and cool. Yeah, this is definitely something that's doable. Let's see if we can make 2 furnace generators, and we'll worry about the fact that we actually have to supply those furnace generators in a moment. Although actually, spoilers, I'm gonna get some other chickens breeding up while we procrastinate on solving that problem. There we go. Just take 32 seeds, and y'all have fun now. Okay, so we need 2 regular furnace. I don't have cobblestone. Yeah, let me put away some materials. Story of my life. Okay, 2 furnaces. So let's make 2 of those. 1, 2. And then 2 of these machine blocks, although this creates 4 of those. Okay, we just need a chest. Let me grab some planks, make ourselves a chest. And that recipe creates 4, which is nice. For the record, by the way, Extra Utilities has the rainbow generator, but it does seem to me that there's no way for me to get one of those. The rainbow generator produces a crazy amount of RF per tick, and it's a lot of fun to create, but it requires, as one of the generators that also has to be running, the halitosis generator, which requires dragon's breath, and I don't think there's any way for us to get that, because it seems that all the ways to get to the end of it disabled. If anybody knows of another way to get the halitosis generator working in this pack, then please let me know, because I feel like that'd be a fun project for us to work on. Just a little shout out to those of you who actually know what you're talking about. Okay. Another furnace generator, 2. Thank you. Okay, so 2 of those, and hopefully, if we supply those with coal, they will supply us with power. One would really hope. We also need to upgrade create the upgrade template so that we void the excess redstone. Okay, and is that everything? It's getting close. It's getting close to everything. Okay, so we now need to set up our power generation system. We're gonna put a roost up here. Really? Well, okay, whatever. We'll do what we can while we're here. Let's void upgrade that. I think that's all. That's all we can do while we're here. Let's put that there. That's a start. And I will go grab us another. Well, okay, no, we're fine. We've got wait, machine block. No. We need the furnace generators. Thank you. Like that and like that, and we need to disconnect you. There we go. And then we're gonna need some item ducts like this, and yeah, we're gonna need to put some cold chicken up here, and then like this and like this. I think that should work. I'm really hoping. As you can see, we're definitely using as much of the space as we can get away with. But we are going to need to grab another roost, because that one just disappeared. Oh no, wait a second. It's in our inventory. Did it pop back in our inventory, or was it always there? Okay, we're gonna have to check the tape at some point. Okay. Oh, and I didn't bring the chickens. Yeah, let me go grab those. Oh, and we need to put we still need that. There you go. You go ahead and ignore redstone. And they're still breeding. Come on, hurry it up, you two. Have fun, but I mean, don't go crazy. Let's speed along. Thank you. All right, 16 chickens, 16, and that's just so we can keep 16 coal chickens for our own use elsewhere. And they will produce coal, which should hopefully keep up with our generator's demands. Look at that. I love the ability to preview that stuff. It's so cool. Okay, let's get in there. And let's see if this thing works. Now, I've not actually used, believe it or not, I've not used the leadstone flux ducts. I'm hoping that I don't think we need to put any sort of servos or anything on there. It should just work, like, because it's, it's power. Let's throw these in there. They're going to produce a bunch of coal. They're going to produce Yeah, 3 coal every couple seconds. Those are going to get... Oh, this is going to go near us first because we need an upgraded flux duct. Okay. But that's 40 RF. Well, you know what? It should be fine because this is not burning through the coal fast enough for it to matter. It's just going to take a little while before we're not running on a backlog. Okay, and this is producing dust, which has gotten sucked into here, which is great. And then this, I want to grab a key so that we can get the, so we can explicitly lock this and then take all the, well, it doesn't matter. We've got 48 redstone in there right now. As we start to sift through stuff, it's going to take a little while because, we are underpowered right now. We're at half power, but we do in fact see that it is producing 40 RF. And if we look here, this is consuming 40 and this is consuming 40 as well. Okay, so once this thing gets backlogged and spills over to here, we should be RF neutral. All right, and we've hit 64 here, so hopefully we should see this one kick on. There we go. There are also speed upgrades here, but we don't care. Now we should actually be neutral. Cool. And it's gaining capacity. I'm not sure why. Why is it gaining capacity? Why is this one? Okay, now it's stopped. And this one should be, basically these should all be operating at full efficiency with never any backlog. How is this looking? That is now at 51. So it has produced some of that. And we do see, so in theory, I think it should, right now, because there's nowhere to throw stuff, it should end up just storing any grains of infinity in here. But we'll have to see if that ends up being the case. It's going to have to go through like 50 of these before we actually get anything. All right, so the cool thing as well is that I can straight up just pick up this block and put it down somewhere else, and which I'm going to do right now. I'm going to put that there, and we did tell this thing to pipe toward the upward direction. And in fact, we should be able to test this, I think. If we put something here, it's not going to connect, but if we put something here, it should connect. Yes, look at that. It does. Of course, that's not something we particularly want connected, but that's fine. In fact, what we'll just do is toss a storage drawer right on top of there, and then I will just AFK for a little bit so we can verify that it works, and we'll call this episode a success. Oh no, that's not what we wanted at all. Why are we getting coal? We got coal somehow. How? Okay. Somehow our system managed to deliver coal to... Oh, that's connected. Oops, no, we don't want that. Yeah, very oops there. Disconnect those. Those lines shall not mix. Do not want that. Yeah, okay. I mean, all that it would mean is that it would start spewing excess coal out, which we don't want. We only want this thing producing the materials we expect. But at least we verify that we can get stuff from inside the machine to outside, so that's nice. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have a grain of infinity that is being produced by our little automated sifter setup right in there. That is fantastic news. Hooray, hooray. And of course, it's important because we're going to need that for any other compacting machines. Now, the next two tiers, they're still just a 3x3x3 multi-block. The only change is the core that we put in there. Once we get into the larger ones, though, these become 5x5x5 structures. So we're going to need to push these out a little bit. And we should be able to eventually make another room as big as this one. So lots for us to do, but I hope, and this is a dumb little machine, but at least it saves us having to sift stuff up to get cooler machines. So I think it was fun, and I'm eager to see what you guys come up with as far as cool things that we can do with compact machines. I have some ideas, but I'm eager to see kind of in the comments, what do you think we should be doing next? I will look forward to reading those, and I will hope to see you soon. Cheers.